Alright, let's get this started. Good evening, everyone. It is close to 10 p.m. Central, and that means more trails time for Matt. So you better strap yourself in, because that's all I'm doing tonight. Probably. Alright, let's get started. Woo! Oh, God. So ready for this week to be over, and I just accidentally grabbed the program on Streamlabs. Oopsie doopsie. Hopefully it's not too out of line, though. Nah. If it is, so what? Actually, it does kind of look different. It needs to be shrunk. Maybe not. Perhaps not. It don't matter. I don't care. I don't care anymore. If it's off, so what? But yeah, how you doing tonight? How you feeling? Hopefully better than me. Because I feel like a piece of garbage. Anyway, we're about to go into the schoolhouse. I wanted to do it last night, but I was just too damn tired. I just couldn't do it. It's just too much work. I could have done it. I probably could have done it, but I did go to sleep early, so not all is lost. She gave me this nightmare. Attacks crafts can inflict a nightmare. Nightmare. Well, I can't get rid of that. Can't get rid of Reaper because that gives me Demon or Frost Edge, Spark Arrow, and Demon Scythe. That seems like a waste. But I also kind of don't want to get rid of Action 2, you know? We'll replace something else. But what? But how? Flying Tongue seems just better. Of course, now I have Volcanic Rain. Which, sure, let's just put that on. And then I'll put on Action 2. Actually, no. I'm gonna move that. I don't think it matters where these go anymore. Seems like it just kind of works like materia with Final Fantasy VII. Gives you access to spells. What? Invigorate. I don't even know if Invigorate's worth putting on anymore. I mean, I like getting my S-Craft faster. It's nice. But how nice is it? Look at this cast of characters above here. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. There's too many. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, we got 9 and then 2 more. So 11. Jesus. And there's probably going to be more. I'm gonna unlock their slots if I can before I go in there. I've been having some, like, stomach issues today. Been, like, cramping up. It's been not very pleasant. Some bowels moving, if you will. I want the shot. What is Pandora? Damage of offensive art is raised, but more EP consumed. Seems kind of cool. Seems pretty cool. But no, I don't really want the shop. I just want to customize. Oh, I think you could do it inside, too. What are you doing on here? Tap. These numbers go here. Tap. She's working on the Severance program. Oh, God. The trade conference is next week, isn't it, Choa? I didn't ask you all. Could you be more precious? The sweet selflessness of yours drives me crazy. Oh, you're horny, huh? You horny. Take your horny little ass. You fine, Jeffrey. Once I start exploring the old schoolhouse, I don't have time for anything else. We did everything. Nothing left. So yeah, that's what I thought. You're just gonna make me take them. Who am I gonna take? Laura's really good. Fee's really strong. Machias. Eustace is okay. Alyssa's pretty damn good. Elliot's my good spellcaster. I don't know what these two are good at. But I can take two with me, so I can move people around if I need it. Don't know. This is impossible. Move her. Move him out. I don't want him. Whatever, I'll just go with this. Whatever. Whatever, man. Huh. So this is what it looks like inside? And you say weird stuff happens in here every month? Yeah, just like I told you yesterday, this will be your 5th trip in, but we have no more idea of what we might find down here than you do. Oh, please stop cramping. It feels like something is sharply poking me. I had too much Subway. Yeah, there's no way that what could happen. There's no telling what could happen, especially after last month. Who'd ever expected that red door, right? Or that giant armor? And Reen's sister ended up in danger because of it too. Just tell her everything, huh? Nobody told me about that. Anyway, let's get down to business. Don't worry, I'll cover you if things get rough down here. Huh, chances are I'll need it. Alright! Let's go. I want to climb up here. I want to know what's up there. This area makes me think of Oblivion sewers for some reason. Look how happy her portrait is. She's a beaming light of happiness. She uses this. She uses earth. She got Hydro Silverthorn in Attack 3. Wait, she already has all of her stuff unlocked. Well, how very nice. Why is the music so mysterious? Look at her strength. It's like 715. Huh. 666. Oh my god, I knew he was the devil. Shout! Shout at the devil! Oh. Why are you all so weak? Laura has higher strength though. You have decent defense stuff. What would I give her? Maybe I should give her some wind stuff. Oh yeah, you don't have anything on, do you? Grants Fire's blessing to raise attack. Oh yeah, that's what that is. Man, I'm just so uncomfortable. Voice breaker? Sure. Why not? Don't worry. Alyssa, I will get those unlocked shortly. I'm definitely giving you a heal. You dogs going at it again already. Oh. You couldn't survive. R, analyze is fine. Why do you have hydro cannon? Let's take that off you. Let's give it to Crow. Grim Butterfly. Not bad. Heal's not that... It's not that amazing. Give you that. Give you Cure. And... what else? What else would be good for you? Grim Butterfly, maybe? Nah, probably not. Trouble. There's always trouble. Just give you move 3. Love this music. Oh yeah, it's equip Melissa. God damn. Is ingenuity again? Sure. Why not? Move that into the other fire slot when I get it unlocked. Huh? Hmm? Well, sorry, I have no clue how this thing works. Useless. Useless little kid. Oh yeah, let's get some piece of the action. She's a cold-blooded killer. Stay away from her, gang. Oh, it hurts. I'm pushing on my stomach. Oh. So this is floor 5. It seems so. There's a strange sort of presence lingering in the air here too. I'd bet that the higher elements are active here, just like this floors above. Huh? So, it's the same as the ancient quarry back in the north. You know, it's even cooler being able to control that giant silver thing you got. Good point. Lammy. York. Alright. We've got some exploring to do. You guys just leave it to me and Lammy. I'll smash it through anything. I'm counting on you then. This is a good chance to get used to fighting together. Maybe even try out some combat links. I feel like only William would get this excited about going into a dark underground maze. Yep, no kidding. Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me craft here? You sons of bitches. Get me so angry. Stop! What the hell is that? What in the God's name is that? Amiibo? Amoeba? Holly jelly. I see. Why am I getting stream notifications? Quiet, Michael. So yeah, your day. Let's see. Teleports behind you. Molten rain. How do you all have your stuff already? Oh, she attacks using that, eh? Hey, who says you can attack twice in one turn? Well, we don't have to focus too hard on this. Hey! Get 2 hits in. Cheater. This seems louder than normal. I don't know, it seems a little loud to me. It's probably just my headset. Probably accidentally raised it. There we go. Golem! Pokemon. Freezing bullets. Bullet. Oh yeah, you need a form a link, baby. Let's see, you got delay and freeze. Chance to freeze. Okay. Damn you! There you go. Told you could do it. Get the ball. Oh, they resisted. Yeah. That makes me very angry. Whoop. Hit. They're slowly catching up to us. They're very slowly getting away. Damn it. Hop. Hop. Good job. Overkill. Tingle kill. Beauty mate. Fucking crushed it. What is that? What does that do? Summons a sentient tree to skewer enemies. What? (10 defense, 7 strength. Seems nice. It feels like it. Here, you take it for now. I abuse the hell out of the turbo mode. I can't help it. It's too tempting. Usually slow it down for like harder fights though. The one's just garbage. Who cares? It's a big turtle. Disabled him. He can no longer move. Water. The turtle's weak against the water. You gotta blast out the hoist. Get him. Get him. Oh, that takes 240 EP. Nice. Well, that definitely killed him. Oh, he's frozen. Here's my hand. And I don't have to think about this shit. Elliot the healer. What does this do? Ah. Doing this shit again, huh? so much Sepith. What am I gonna do with all it? No. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. What about OSHA? Nice. So I was watching Fakuzu play some Uncharted earlier. He decided to play Uncharted 1. Bold move. Nah, I still like Uncharted 1, but man, a lot of those fights near the end are just disturbed me mentally. I'm just like, why? Why? Wait, is he? Sure, why not? Oh my god, sure, why not? Just link every hit. Nice. Love to see it. Riot meme. Shoo! He's a dork. Alright, I get it. Everybody leveled up. But yeah, I've been kind of like struggling. I'm like having any motivation to do anything this past week. It's probably a result of me streaming Resident Evil 4 so quickly. But also, I'm just kind of having trouble figuring out what I want to play next. Even though I have a lot of different like choices and candidates for what I want to do. Long term, anyway. Fine, don't let me hit them all. It's just can be difficult to figure out sometimes. But I think I will just play Metal Gear Solid 4 here soon. Since this game isn't ever gonna finish anytime soon, I'll probably play alternate like I usually been doing. I'm gonna get this game done next month, most likely, though. Definitely have this finished before Tears of the Kingdom. At least that's my goal. So, don't know. Maybe I'll make this the highest priority, but I just have to play other things. I can't just play one thing. It gets boring. Especially when it's almost entirely reading. Is there something I missed? Is this the beginning? Is this where I'm going? I think this is where I'm going. Yeah, that's right, Elliot. There's more. There's a lot more. Get ready. Wild card. What does that do? Giving everything to chance. What will happen? It's only 5 CP. I do not trust that. I don't trust like that. Ora. I love the animation for that thing punching. It's just so big. You guard that. Oh, she's petrified. No. No, stop! Stop hitting her. Oh. Today at work was so boring. It was mind-numbing. It was goddamn bored out of my mind. I did not want to be there today. I mean, yeah. I want to be there most days, but today especially. Most days I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I'm here, whatever. But today I was just like, I'm ready to go home. I don't feel like fighting. Right, baby. Come on. Why even waste my time with small fry? Okay, I was about to say, you better fucking slap that. Wow. Oh, nope. Nope. Let me get my treasure. The hitbox is too big. Riot beam. Go. Ooh, I like that. I should have given that to somebody else. Oh. Wow. Just delay it to hell. To hell and back. That gave me defense 3. What kind of bullshit? I think I'm running here. Just kill him. An achievement for killing somebody at once, I guess. I don't feel like it. Wait, what's this do? I think I had to do both. Go away. Leave me alone. Yeah, definitely needed to do both. Interesting. Looks like I've been just about everywhere. Is this the end? Wow, I could have done this last night. It would have been so easy. I knew it. Finally have all the slots unlocked for her. It's about damn time. So I think I read that this boss is gonna freeze me a lot. Let's see what I got. Compassion. 100 EP, ATS, that's good. Delay, but I need freeze. Evergreen. Wow, that's... Why am I not equipping that on anybody else? Medal of Fortitude. You having fun chewing on that? Puppy looks comfy. Let's see, what else we got? Probably don't have freeze for everyone. Unfortunate. Running Mishi. Napping Mishi. I don't know, it feels like you would be good with running Mishi. Seal freeze. Cozy socks. That'll keep them nice and comfy. I'll give you... Where is it? Ah, there. Give you the Medal of Compassion. And then we'll also equip... Oh no, I think I'm out. Poison, seal, mute, blind, burn, petrify, faint, confuse. Lots of different ones. You know what, we'll put that on you, since I don't know what else to do. Sorry. See? I don't think it's necessary to upgrade anything. And away we go! I'm also kind of getting the urge to play a 2D Sonic game. I don't know. What the hell is that? What the hell? Oh, it's just gonna immediately... Okay. If that's the case... You better stop that. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like we might be good on the freeze thing. I already got repeat faith, I think. Oh, God, so much health. Oh, this sucks. Grim butterfly, baby. Cast it. See what happens. I don't think you have anything of value. Oh my goodness, he's so low now. You know what, buddy? You can just take that. Oh wow, that does not do much. The other tier of bomb was like way more than I need. That only did 200. Jesus. This is not a time to be missing. Uh-oh. That's not what I want. It's too big. Too big of a heal. Yeah, just give it to him. Oh, shot. 12. I did 12. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm not equipped for this. Just a bit of a hunter. Oh wait, I think I already had it. Oh no, never mind. Forget. Ignore me. This is not. This oof. Alright, take it away, girl. You're gonna need all your crit S-crafts, I think. Give him the hammer. Now here comes the horns. Yeah. Holy shit. I always forget how over top on this. Yeah. Those links. Not links, but S-crits are so good. Thank goodness. EDF down. Wow, that actually hits her. Huh. I'm gonna use that. Craft. So I need to just start using it. I need to stop holding on to them. Ow. You help her. Oh my god, that move's busted. Zero freeze nightmare. 100. And we can blind it. Huh. I'm scared of wild card, I really am. I'm scared of you. Wait. What arts do we got? Here. Oh yeah. Well, that's not enough. Ultimate barrier. Oh no! Okay. I think we're good. I'm gonna reflect that. Resist. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Need her to get this craft up. There you go ahead and use it. Bullets. Beauty, mate. Ooh, that did 7,000 even without it. Oh wait, that was a crit. That's silly me. Silly dragon. She's a good evasion tank, I guess. If that's how I'm correctly using it. That being 20 CP is ridiculous. She can just keep defending herself. Oh hell yeah. Especially shit. Oh wait. It's actually not very good. Oh wait, baby. I'll make you stop casting spells. Just delay his ass. Oh damn, it didn't work. Oh wait, I already had barrier. Fuck. This is so stupid. Break it. Break it. Oh, 7,000. I was lucky you missed. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. That was not one person I would like you not to freeze. Oh. Should probably attack to get the SP or CP. That wasn't enough though. Fuck. Oh. Don't. You're making me very angry. Somebody unfreeze her. So close. Oh shit. I guess it'll still make her break. Oh! Oh, so lucky. No way. I feel like I should have failed that. But yes, everybody gets a level up. And you get a level up. And she gets a level up. Yeah, I'm glad that's over. Man, I wasn't expecting something like that to just pop out of nowhere, but I didn't have any trouble linking my Arcus, so I'd call this field test a rousing success. Maybe it's because I got Lammy, but it didn't seem all that tough. It's true. Lammy saved the day. Well, having you two along was definitely a big help, that's for sure. Still, it seems like every floor's guardian is stronger than the last. We're gonna need to be careful if we want to keep pushing forward here. I agree. Still, there's no tremor this time. Tremor. Yeah, now that you mention it, it was after we heard that tremor that the red door appeared last month. Doesn't seem like anything's happening this time. Well, we're still here looking at dead end, so let's get out of here already. I'm getting hungry. Same. Alright, everybody. Keep your eyes peeled. We'll get them next swipe. I want healed. Give me the heal. Oh. Whoop. Well, since Elliot's here, let's get to cooking those omelets, you know? Get to work, Elliot. You got a job to make. You got a job to do. Such a big fist. That's so satisfying. It means hard to get around, though. walk away. Sure. Not very many more floors. Huh? Sure got cloudy over in there. Looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah, looks like a storm's on the way. So Sharon's hunch turned out to be true after all. At this point, I shouldn't even be surprised. I guess it was just business as usual this time. Nothing like that strange red door we found last month. Yeah, I kept looking on our way back just to be sure, but nothing really looked conspicuous. Maybe there's another piece of internal logic to this old schoolhouse that caused the door and the suit of armor to appear. True. Actually, that reminds me of something George said the other day. After all that time he spent with it, he still doesn't understand how that place was able to move in the first place. Yeah, with whatever technology you used to make that armor, there's nothing... He's never seen anything like it. And if George can't make heads or tails of it, it must be like nothing else out there. Huh, kinda sounds like Lammy. Even if I don't know how he moves around, doesn't sound like that bothers you. Why would it? Oops. Guess we stood here like idiots. We better head back before we get hit with a full shower. I mean, you're already getting rained on. You're getting your mishy all wet. People keep thinking I'm the leader. So this is the place Gramps was talking about, huh? It does seem like there's gotta be something in there. But I don't think force alone is gonna cut it. Sorry, coming. Sorry. See, one additional bonding point. Wow. I could use it for Machias, Toa. So better use it. Gonna be real, these bonding moments are pretty forgettable. It's just kinda nothing happens. Not much. Yeah, I was thinking about staying up on Crossbell again. Yeah, you do want to be on the trade conference. You mean it? Thanks. It's kind of tough for me to get books off the higher shelf. Who writes these? The crossbow problem. Got it. Short. Almost. Just a little. Bang. Uh-oh. 10 million books fell on her. She died due to books. He's a goofy little lad. Wow, in his arms. I'm so glad I made it in time. Are you okay? It's not just my back that's got that you've got. It's everyone's at the academy. Shut up. Shut up. Tua made a flustered escape from the Marine's arms. I'm sorry. It's so careless of me. Anyways, I'm just glad you weren't injured. Next time you want to get a book from the higher shelves, just ask me to get it for you. Stupid. Well, those are all the books I need. Thanks for the help, Rain. Anytime. Sounds like taking part in the trade conference is going to be a lot of work. How much I study, though. I'm really still really nervous. Sure, they asked me to go, but in the end of the day, I'm just a student. What can someone like me do at a major international conference like this? All sounds pretty daunting. But I'm sure you're gonna be fine. All you have to do is be yourself. I think you're gonna be a lot more, or a bit more specific. Well, you're always supporting us from behind the scenes. You get a cheaper pull potential, but I know every student here knows that you're there for us. I can't understate how reassuring it is to have your support. God, Green, really think so? Wouldn't say so if I didn't. You got a lot more faith in yourself. Besides, if you ever need help, I'll be there to back you up. Just try not to fall off any more ladders. Yeah, I suppose you're right. If I'm going to have people relying on me, I've got to have project. I got to project an air of confidence and steer clear of the hype. Yeah, sure. Bonding over. Do I have to do Marcus's bonding? Do I really? Do I really now? Guess let's just get it over with. Marcus, come on. Where you at? Not you. Can't believe they even have that club. There you are. Some more chess. Uh-huh. How dare you? Patience, Marcus. Patience. Opponent should be arriving any minute now. Huh? Who's this dude? What are you supposed to be? Allow me to intrude. Eustace. Eustace. What are you doing here? I didn't expect to see you here. Well, no matter. I had a bad feeling you'd turn up. Can one of you explain what's going on? I don't even know I didn't even know Eustace could play chess. Shut up. My brother taught me. What? Eustace? I would expect Eustace to know chess. It's just one of the many skills expected of imperial nobility. He may not be a member of the chess club, but he's really easily one of the best players amongst the upper-class students. He was kind enough to accept our proposition in order to settle things with you once and for all. Ugh, it's just plain underhanded. Fair enough. I knew you could play chess, so I can't exactly explain. Besides, there's a fair chance to settle things between us fair and square. Very well. Hopefully your attempts to crawl your way to victory will amuse me. Bring it. Bring it. Come at me. Damn it. This doesn't look good. Now you see? This is the difference between the lower and upper class. It's remarkably conceited for someone who had to get an outsider to fight in their place. This is it. Am I gonna lose? Give up, Marcus. You may have practiced weeks on end, but all that training is worthless if you can't make use of it when it counts. Seems I was mistaken. You're further beneath me than I ever thought. He's just trying to get under your skin. Don't. I see what you're doing here, Eustace. Marcus, sit back and calm down. You've been careless and making lots of risky moves. If you don't focus and play like you usually do, or if you can get focused. You've been practicing every day for this, haven't you? It's just like swordsmen. Hard work patience will never let you down. Believe in yourself. Believe. Regaining his composure, Marcus deftly invaded every one of Eustace's attempts to finish off. Bring back my mansion, bitch. I don't remember ever not removing it. No, all the while searching for the path would be lead him to victory. Check. Might. What was that Eustace about being beneath? Inconceivable. How could he have come back from such a one-sided match? You made it 1,000,000 points. Fix it. Nah. I don't want to hear it. Don't want it. Cool. Do you genuinely believe one can cheat their way to victory? Class. What? Would explain why you couldn't sort your issues out on your own. Oh well. It requires getting up. Sort of rest yourselves. Fine, I'll put it back down to 5. I thought it was like 5,000 points anyway. Man, I feel like going to sleep already. Wasn't even like a particularly hard day. Pretty easy. Still moving around a lot though. Every day I'm moving around. Those subs. Delicious. So good.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by
Capitalism. Shut
capitalism.
Space. Where is it? Where do I like warp? Change their website? Weird. Okay, let's head to go through another hoop to get here. Hey, no, that was the poop sock. That was over 1,000,000 points. Fine, I might get 3,000. How about that? Yay. Thought I wasn't gonna play for a second. I was gonna be happy. Anytime I have to talk to Marcus is how I feel. I genuinely don't care anymore. Yeah, you did it, Goku. This is what I think about Gaius' lack of personality. Who has less personality, Marcus or Gaius? I mean, I guess. No question. I mean, he just wants to discover himself in the wind. The wind. The wind! You threw off his wind! It's closed for the evening. Oh, she's out here. Ah, she's out here. Been out here the entire time. Where the hell? What? Where? A knee. Hey. I see no fee. You're lying. Guess it's because it's raining. Gaius was a Thor's NPC. He'd still be at the bottom of the barrel with the chest club dude. I mean, he's fine. He just kind of exists. Just like, you know, the Taylor of NPCs or Trails characters. I don't know. You come up with a joke. Let's see. That's it. I like his homeland. It's pretty cool. I guess there's no fee to bond with after all. Guess I'll just go home. Unless she's like literally invisible. Somebody explain. Having an interesting home is not a replacement of a personality. Well, he's basically me. I don't have the personality. It's getting dark, so well, better consult the guide. Don't want to miss the 10 hidden quests before this seemingly empty moment. Wouldn't want to skip the hidden quests. Let's see. Evening. Oh my god. I was fucking right. There is a hidden quest. The sleeping boy. Go to the house south before the pawn shop. This ought to be interesting, right? I don't see no boy. I wonder where he went. I'm pretty sure he went over to Anne.
Whatever you do, don't look back. Huh?
Huh? God damn it. Oh, I gotta speak to Hannah. Oh, sorry. I guess. Okay, never mind. I didn't speak to her. Then go to the... Oh my god. This is a hidden quest, really. Huh? You're just asleep. Get your ass up. Green for class 7? Is that you? That's right, sister. Actually, you're the same year as me, aren't you? Why, yes. I'm Rosine from class 5. I see Curse fall asleep. Oh, this is a good quest, is it? So that's his name. Reminds me his parents were awfully worried about him. Oh my. He's getting late, so I can understand why. Yeah. How did he end up falling asleep here anyway? Well, they were wind orchestra. Held a performance here today. Kurt was so excited he ended up staying awake here to bask in the ambience of it all. All the excitement must have tired him out. So that explains it. Yeah. I feel kind of bad waking up when he's sleeping so peacefully, too. Oh well. What's so funny? Nothing. I just realized how kind you are. But don't worry. I'll be sure to take Kurt home. On your own? How? How else? I'm much stronger than I look. Carrying him outside shouldn't be too much trouble. It might be tough to do without waking him up, though. Feels wrong to leave him like this all to her, especially when it's raining outside. Voice is cursed. It's just the Princess Peach from the I've done the map to your eyes. What's this? A map of my eye? Carry Kurt home. Think about it. Mind if I lend a hand? I feel bad making you take him on your own. Who are you going to waffle? I think it's pretty obvious. There's no way I can leave you carrying him on your own. Oh my god, just do it. Just fucking shut up and do it. Holy shit. Can't hold him in an umbrella at the same time. Well then, allow me to take up the umbrella duty. Be right now. I think I've made it pretty crystal clear who. Millium, right? Yeah. He's Sleeping really soundly. Wow, you didn't wake his ass up? Impressive. No, it's Alyssa, stupid! This is all thanks to you two. Speaking of which, are you two alright? You look drenched. Well, what do you mean we look drenched? We just had a fucking goddamn umbrella. How can you be drenched? Can't believe you let yourself get soaked while keeping the umbrella over me. Oh, I guess it's just her. I know it's summer and all, but you must have been freezing. Freezing? Oh, it's fine, honestly. More importantly, thank you for letting me use one of your towels. Brought her son back. Of course we're gonna let her use a towel. Capital to lend you a spare set of clothes, too, if you want. Wow. Just... clothes, huh? Stains and all. No need to worry. I have some of my own at the church. And if you say so. Regardless, thank you for having braving the brain to bring Kirk home. Literally, it's like a block away. It's nothing. Please take this to warm yourself. Premium coffee! Hell yeah, I need some coffee. I'm gonna start drinking Red Bulls before stream. I can't do it anymore. I can't stream anymore without falling asleep. Isn't your other shoulder getting soaked right? Wow, follower? We talk about. We talk about. Isn't your other shoulder getting soaked right now? Why is it playing this music? Are we having a romantic moment? We're like true lovers right now. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a bit of rain. That won't do. I can't allow you to get wet. Stop being so modest, both of you. Just shut up and do it. God damn, what an amazing quest. Oh, please wait here. I'll go make some tea. Sounds good. You better give me a massage. Holy shit. You look so different without that outfit. It didn't take too long to get changed. Huh. Well, I did it while the tea was boiling. Please suit yourself. Better get your tea out. Something the matter? Oh, no, nothing. She looks different when she's not wearing her habit. Oh, yeah, that's it. It kind of hides her figure a little bit. She probably abandoned that line of thought before she was struck by lightning or something. So that was the best bit of dialogue thus far. You're really odd, Rain. Whoa! Jesus. Alright, you be careful on your way back too. And thank you for the tea. You're not gonna walk her home? With the umbrella? Well, I had to warm you up somehow. You're the one that needed warming up! Oh, but look at how many sweets we have left over. Or maybe not. I don't know. Please, I forget which one they were talking about. Please take some with you. Royal Sable. Luxury Tart. Now you're just spoiling me. But thanks, I'll see you later. Indeed, have a safe walk. Just incredible. Incredible quest. Wow. Wow. Oops. I didn't even mean to do that, but I think that's it. It's a school garden behind the court. Fee won't actually be there. You have to examine. Oh my god. This fucking game. It's fucking mending. That's what I had to do over here. Hell. Jesus. Just all full of all sorts of pain tonight. Aren't these the flowers Fee is raising? Hard to believe they've grown so much so quickly. Can't imagine the torrential rain will help matters though. We should see. Yeah. Spend any materials. We're gonna gather materials from the storehouse. Time to work. This isn't going to be easy though. Why are you doing this in the rain? Fee, didn't expect you to be here. You've gotten everything prepared. Well, I was passing by, so I figured, Fee, why don't you have an umbrella? Don't worry about it. We have to take care of the flower bed first. Will you help? You're unbelievable. Okay. Let's get this fixed up as fast as possible. This should be fine. It'll keep the flowers protected at least. Achoo. And that's why I was worried about you. Come on, let's get back to the main building. Okay. Always been confused by the notion of getting, like, sick from being out in the rain. Like, I feel like it never really affected me. Rain, towel dry, diffuse, soaking wet hair. That should do it. So I can't believe you ran all the way out there without an umbrella. What were you thinking? Just worried about these flowers. Come on, it's not that uncommon to run out in the rain. It's no excuse to get yourself sick. Last thing I want is Laura to get all worried about you now that you two made up, not to mention the rest of us. I know. I'll go with Gray with all this worrying. You'll go Gray with all this worrying. Plus, Seven's practically a family to me. I can't help but worry about everyone. Mommy Rain's here. Making sure the whole group together is being held by glue. Looks like the rain is about to let up. The flowers should be okay now. Should be blooming before too long too. Keep up the good work. Yep. You'll be the first person to see them when they do. gives me something to look forward to. Same. Thanks for the help. Oh yeah, we're so full of energy and we're so energetic. It's crazy. Now can I go? Yes. Now I can go. Yes. Enter dorm. Enter the dorm. Well, welcome back, Master Rain. There you are, Sharon. I hope the sudden shower didn't catch you too unaware. Would you like me to fetch you a dry change of clothes? Nah, I'll survive. Thanks to your warning this morning, I was able to avoid most of the downpour. We were in the rain a lot in the flower bed. But okay. I'm amazed you were able to tell a storm was coming that far in advance, though. Chairman Arena takes a lot of the business trips, so I'm used to keeping an eye on the weather. Never being caught unaware is just one of the maid's many responsibilities. Can't really picture any other maids holding herself to such an unrealistic standard. Well, you don't understand, Rain. She's probably getting paid like fat stacks, like the fattest of stacks. I'll let you know when dinner is ready, so just wait in your room until then. Expect the meal will take a little longer to prepare than usual today. How come? Well, with 2 new residents in the dormitory, I thought I'd make tonight's dinner a little fancier than usual. A welcoming feast of sorts for them. Really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm looking forward to it already. Anything I can help you with? Oh, could you? I'm actually short a few ingredients, so I'm about to step out to buy what I need. Like, the general store is like literally like 2 feet away. I'm happy to run to the market for you then. I'm still coming down out there. Might as well go back out while I'm still damp, right? Don't worry about me, I don't mind. Well, if you insist. Hee. Sex a freaking doesn't think maids are hot. What the fuck is wrong with you? Except, you know, you didn't. I'm sure you didn't find your maid cafe trip very hot. Looks like the rain must have stopped when I was inside. It's gotten pretty dark out too. But you're very observant, Rain. God, I swear, I feel like Trails game's always gonna be like, the wind is going at 0.02 miles per hour. The weather is just so pleasant. Who are you? Bespeckled woman? Bespeckled woman. Huh. It's not that they are not hot, just that it doesn't increase the hotness. It's fair. You wouldn't think to be one of the class 7 students from Thor's, would you?
こんな時間にお買い物かしら
You could say that, but how did you know I'm from class 7? Well, you just came out of
君
the
たちの
fucking
ことは
dorm,
う
so
ちの局でも噂になってるわよ
you're one of the favorite topics if I had a radio station, actually. Oh.
シンクの制服士官学院で新たに設
Thought
立
that
さ
voice
れたク
sounded
ラスだっ
familiar.
て
Them fun there ever? Plenty of people out. Yep. Oh, you work at the radio station? I think I've seen you around town a couple times early in the morning.
朝方はだいたい疲れてるからだらしない姿を見せちゃったかしら
Wonder why you have dialogue. Voice dialogue here.
もしかして聞いてくれてる
Maybe
の
you
か
know
し
me
ら
from the radio? Don't be stupid.
ラジオをお聞きの皆さんずいぶん暑くなってきましたがいかがお過ごしですか今夜はここ
It'd be
ト
funny
リ
if
スタ
that's
にあ
just
る公園
reused.
からお送りしていますなんちゃって
Wait. You Misty from Vin Time?
声だけで気づくなんてどうやらかなり聞いてくれてるみたいねお姉さん嬉しいわ
Oh my gosh, you're so hot! My queen! Always make sure to catch a Vin Time. It helps me relax while I'm studying.
それにしても
Low fights.
雨上がりにこんな出会い
Low
が
five
あるなんて
beats to study to.
My queen!
Oh, yes!
せっかくだから今夜のラジオのネタに使っちゃおうかしら
Really won't rewatch that. It's so funny. I'm not sure that I really constitute a noteworthy topic for the radio broadcast. It's kind of weird. I only know her from the bin time, but she seems just as friendly to face.
どうしたのそんなまじまじと見られたらさすがに
Yeah,
恥
it's
ず
a
かしいんだ
little
けど
weird. Well, forgive me if it sounds a little odd, but this isn't actually your first meeting, is it? If I'm not mistaken, we met once before at a hotel in Heimdall. Eh?
参っちゃったなまさか気づかれるなんて
What? What? Why? What is this twist? Use your deeper self.
ま
Pizza.
たまた大正解ラジオ局のみんなですら気づいていないのによくわかったわね
If you don't mind me asking, how did a star like you end up working at Radio Trista?
ちょっと気晴らしにね
It's a little something I do for fun on the side. Gotta spice life a bit. Spice life up a bit.
オペラハウスには内緒で毎週顔を出しているのよ
Avery, you're so stupid. I swear. So desperate.
みんなには秘密にしておいてね
Whoopee. Oh my god, I can't wait to not be at work. Oh my god. So don't go telling anyone, okay? It'll be our secret. Of course, I wouldn't dream of it. I'm amazed no one else has figured it out, though.
ちょっとしたコツがあってねでもこっちもびっくりしたわ
So does it mean like you have to keep... Eh? The hell you doing? Trying to sniff my mishi?
どこかで見かけた顔だとは思っていたけどなるほど
But it's
君だったわ
you,
けね
isn't it? Eh? What is happening right now? I'm concerned.
それじゃこれからスタジオ入りだからアーベントタイムよかったら今夜も聞いてね
Buenos dias, Misty.
Good lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis. Dogs, just, you can't see them, but Bumpy had like his whole jaw open for like 5 seconds. Can we talk about how original Pringles just suck? I hate original Pringles. I'm looking at them right now. You put them in my room and I hate them. I don't like them. It's just salt. It's all it tastes like. The fragrance really suits her. Some Vita Clotilde. It's about the pizza flavor, bro. Exactly. Sour cream, cheddar, literally every flavor. I can't imagine a situation where I actually want original, just salt potato chips. Well, you ate all the better Pringles. No, I didn't. I literally took one can to my room and then you put the other ones in there. That's not my fault. If you put Pringles in my room, I'm gonna eat them. Except for the original ones. It's not worth the calories. What was with all those cans in the trash then? What do you mean? All those cans? Yeah, because you put them in my room. Indicating you don't want them anymore. Even if I told them, I don't think they believe me.
If I were
Climbing on board. Well,
ところ
go
で
ahead, take the original Pringles. Go ahead. I don't want them.
リンさん
Fucking suck. I don't like unflavored potato chip. Suck. No, fuck those. Why did you buy it? Oh my god.
あら
It's not worth it.
Lavender
It's just
no
not worth it. Wait, do I smell lavender on you? Rain, hurry. You need to go back to your... You need to go back. Well, it was a variety pack on sale at Costco. On sale,
これ
huh?
って
How
香
much?
水ですよね
This is
どうして
perfume,
リン
isn't
さ
it?
んが
How did it get on you? Alright, I guess I must have soaked up the scent to you. Should get pretty close. It's the only thing I can think of. I was working in the flower bed. That's all you gotta say, Rain. I was working in the flower bed. $9. That was not worth no damn $9.
もし
Rain,
かして
I can only
帰
hope
りが
the
遅れ
reason
て
you
しま
ended
っ
up
たのって
taking longer than expected isn't because you were... Whoa, hold on. You got the wrong idea, Emma. I just happened to bump into someone. I know, while I was out, that's all. What is this conversation? This is none of your damn business, Emma. Get out of here. Nothing I'd be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of.
私はまだ何も言っていませんけど
Though you seem... Rain, you're so stupid.
アリサさんたち
Give
にも
everything away.
話しちゃおうかしら
I swear, I just ran into somebody after I left the store and nothing happened. You just like raking me over the coals, don't you? Exactly. She's devious. Evil!
リン様お帰りでしたか
Did you even give her the ingredients
お願
before
い
coming
し
out
てい
here?
た買い物はお済みになりましたか
We got a feast. Imagine having to cook for like 11 people every night. Jesus. I can't imagine all that food. That's so much. Lavender. No, that's impossible. She knows. She's on to me. Yay. Extravagant. Oh, wow. I would really expected a like dinner scene for some reason. Yeah, I'm aware of what happened. The months that longer awaited West Samura Trade Conference will finally commence in Crossbell. I know that moment. I know this. Because I didn't fucking skip games. which will be based around international and economic matters and may potentially determine the future direction and development of West Zemuria. Then, when asked to comment, the government represented an international conference of the continental scale. Like this has never been attempted before. Naturally, we intend to fulfill our responsibility as a great nation. Representatives from Erebonia Empire have expected the Chancellor of expected to be Chancellor Osborne as High Prince Olivert. Fuck, I was gonna say something, and then I forgot. I think I saw somebody on Reddit say they started with Cold Steel 3. I don't know. It sounds crazy. I feel like somebody has definitely started with Cold Steel 3, and I'm just shaking my damn head. Imperial Chronicle Radio is 1 year old. Yay! I saw a stream where a guy started with Azure. Almost as bad. Why not the one before it? Why, if you're gonna start with the crossbells? Why are people this stupid? I don't get it. From the stresses of daily life. Furthermore, the historic stronghold of St. Sandlot on the opposite shore. Largan Castle provides the perfect backdrop to lakeshore stroll. The area is best reached by traveling south of Bernhard and along the Ebel branch line. That's nuts. What is wrong with these people? I understand starting with Cold Steel 1 more than Crossbell. I don't know. Kind of. Like, at least for the time, that game wasn't, like, ported. A building that tall is exactly what you expected from an economic powerhouse like Crossbell 2. It's a big world out there. Like, I have a friend who played the first 3 games and Cold Steel 1 and 2. So he didn't get the Crossbell stuff. And I'm just like, so sad. I guess that's just Crow. Williams become way more treacherous than I thought it would be involved to form combat links with us right from day 1. Had my concerns about how well we'd meshed together as a class. Maybe I was worried for nothing after all. Nah, they're fine. They're good. They'll fit in. 11 characters, though. Good God. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Misty. It's August 18th, and we're winding down a busy day here at 9 p.m. Now, here's your lo-fi beats to study to. I hate summer. I wish it were always 60 or 70 degrees. Anything past 80, 85 is just miserable. Miserable. I could smuggle an ice cold beer into the city. What are you, instructor Sarah? Forget that guy. Books look weird in this game, like the textures. I could have swore I saw Rain's eyes, like, move. Is it just my imagination? Why do books look like this? Like, what book is bent like this? I am like, I'm reaching the point of such desperateness to have a week off of work. I need it, but I'm saving it for Tears of the Kingdom in May. So I got one more month to get through, basically. Not too much longer. But that makes 6 months. And then my other vacation is also 6 months away after that one. I could technically plan a week off, but I'm so close to this one. You watched the 10-minute gameplay yesterday? No! Oh, no! Going in there blind. Happy for the people that wanted to see it. I kind of wanted to, because I really don't understand what they're going to do with the game, exactly. The game world itself, but I think I'd rather just be surprised. I already got the game preloaded on my Switch. Or not preloaded, but I used the vouchers. You're probably asking yourself, well, you might want to sit down for this one, because Fate had a romantic rendezvous in your stores. Yeah, I used the voucher to buy Pikmin 4 and that one. And then I was like, I'll just get it used one day when it's cheap or something. If I want the physical version desperately. I've been kind of half and half on digital. Like I got Mario Odyssey and Smash and Fire Emblem on digitally. Just stuff like that. Smash is especially good digitally because it's just so easy to just close a game and pick it up. I want to do Pikmin series playthrough. I want to play Pikmin 1. Oh, I love Pikmin. I did that earlier last year. I'm tempted to play Pikmin 2 before Pikmin 4, but I might just play Pikmin 4 when it gets here. It really just depends on how this goes. I still have so much Cold Steel to play. Wait, is she talking about when I ran into her earlier tonight? She's got quite the playful personality, though. Somehow, that doesn't seem to come... That doesn't come as much of a surprise. It's kind of weird thinking that I just met her on the street a couple hours ago. I'm a little disappointed they put out that gameplay footage so further out from the release. Maybe if it was like a little closer, I'd be happier. Because everybody's drawing images and sharing clips of it. I'm doing my best to just pretending I do not see. But it sounds like a lot of the game mechanics are really cool. I heard that like the rewind time, like it has to like basically render like every object nearby by 2 minutes or some crazy crap. Depends on who you ask. Perhaps. Just like Breath of the Wild, people are pretty split. I don't know. Breath of the Wild was weird. I mean, it feels like 90% of people enjoyed it, while the 10% were very vocal about disliking aspects of it. Didn't really think about it right then, but who is she talking about? But I mean, I generally agree with both sides. There's a lot of improvements that need to be done. Because your only reward to like exploration shouldn't be just shrines. Because that makes the game world very boring. Granted, you know, you get weapons as rewards, but they're gone in like 5 seconds, so who cares? Ah, so you arrived. Great. Why don't we turn this guy in? Sick of this dude. Sick of this Gideon. Tits McGee. Well, Comrade 5. Comrade S. Comrade V, I guess. You got everybody in the alphabet, huh? See, you've finished all your preparations as well.
まさかあんたがクロスベル行きを志願するたな。
Huh. You go to the crossbow?
赤い星座のことを考えると俺が行った方が良かっただろうに。
いいや、私は笛を失った。クロスベルでの作戦がステージとなる可能性を考えたら、我らの目的を達成するためにもな。
なんだ
まったく生真面目すぎるでしょ。
君たちも似たようなものだろう。そうでなければこんな闘争にわざわざ身を投じてはいまい。
そうね。
違いね
揃っているようだな。
同志 C。
来たわね、リーダー。
Does that mean A, B, and C are like the top dogs?
これで全員
That how this
揃った
goes?
だよ。
同志たち
The hierarchy?
よくぞ集った。すでに我らは走り出し、止まることも求めるのは
同意する。
異議なしね。
言わずもがなだぜ。
その上であえて聞こう。同志 G。
私の思想と理念は解放戦線に息づいている。ならばたとえクロスベルでこの身が果てようとも構わない。あの男がもたらすであろう恐るべきディストピアの到来。誰かが食い止められれば我らの勝利となるのだから。
分かった。女神のことがなったら4人で祝杯をあげるとしよう。願わくば。
ああ。
Go there now. No. 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 Go there now.
さらばだ。
You're a silly dog.
本当に
Being more
不器用な
aggressive than he
男
should
ね。
be. Is attention seeking?
正義に準じて立場を追われ、果てなき闘争に身を投じるか。
Yep, say hi.
とても真似できねえな。
You got a big forehead.
背景や経緯は違えど、我らの望みはどこまでも同じだ。
Come on, leave me alone. Go there now.
行くぞ。
When he's like this, he usually wants to go outside. So
同志 V。
guess I better let him out.
おう
While they're fighting. Or maybe he'll just ignore me. Silly dogs. Boop. August 25th. Oh, we got a practical exam, eh? Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Can hardly hide it. You want to actually finish school someday, right? You spend more of the class asleep than awake. So you could at least put some effort to the practical exams. You at least make a token effort to rein in your hyperactive outbursts. Eustace. Yeah, Eustace would be the one. Can't, like, doesn't have patience for her. I guess I could have you all fight the combat show. Since we got 2 new challenges this month, I'll probably try something different. A little different. Something different? I wonder what strange ideas she's concocted today. A good instructor is gonna keep you guessing. And by now, you should be prepared for anything. So Rain, Crow, Milliam. Yes, gotcha. Right here. I like her hat. I like Milliam's hat. The rest of you girls will be divided in 2 groups. An all girls and all boys team. Emma's team will be the class president. Maxius, your team is class vice president. Rain's will be team whatever. Wow. Okay. Team whatever, huh? Those are the dumbest names I've ever heard. Can't really disagree, but I think the names are the big issue. Aren't the big issue. Quite an interesting split. Hey, wait a minute. Why are the 3 of us in totally separate team, and why do we have fewer members than them too? Because Rain's too OP. Both the girls and boys team are well balanced in terms of weapons and combat styles represented, while your team does have fewer members. Crow has a lot of experience, and Milliam has... I don't know how to pronounce the Argon lamp? I don't know. Arrogant lamp. Who knows? So I think that kind of evens out your 1-man advantage, doesn't you? Don't you think? C said it does actually make sense. At least these team divisions are less contrived than I've come to expect from our field study groups. Although the part where a certain someone always draws the short sword remains remarkably consistent. Do you mean me? Or no? Ha, I wonder which poor sucker keeps getting stuck on the hard luck teams. Fine, I'll take the hand I'm dealt with this time. Good boy, Rain. Oh, I like that spunk. Well then, let's get down to business, shall we? My first battle will be between Team Whatever and Team Vice President. Alright, assume your positions. Yay! Well, I kinda already given them quartz, so that works out. That is worse. Oh, that is better. Sure. Anything else I can help you with? No, not really. Let's see. Why not? Save it just in case. Yes, let's get going. No matter what distance we try to attack from them, they have someone capable of countering us. As long as we beat them all, we still win, right? Ha, that's the spirit. Don't let your guard down. Yeah, and just stay aware of the distance between us and them. Don't miss any openings they leave us. Looks like you're all fired up and ready to start. Right then. Now you get yours. No one is knocked out during battle. Invade and counter enemy attack. I think we could do that. I don't have her third link. Probably should do his then. Can't get you all at once. No. You're not close together enough. Oh. Come on, don't hurt him too hard. Stay away from her. No, no. Oh, he put to sleep. What? Man, these are intense. Holy crap. Don't heal him. Just quit missing. My God. Shit. Impressive. Wonder if I could freeze him. That'd be nice. Could delay him. That might be good. Did not work. Now you get a crit. Very fair. Well, now I failed it. Because somebody got knocked out. God. Not sure if I got either one of those. That's enough. The match goes to team whatever. Well, I suppose you did alright, given the circumstances. Don't get full of yourselves. We clearly won that anyway. Whoa, whoa, don't start breaking out the cold drinks yet. There's plenty more action, sure. Next team whatever versus team class president will begin after a 5-minute break. Oh boy. Sounds like a real slave driver here. I wonder if I should reload. It'd be really easy. I'm guessing to those. Yeah, I'll just reload. Begin. Oh, never mind. Go ahead, wild card. Holy shit. His wild card got drew death. He just immediately took out their spellcaster. Oh wow. Wow. Motivate him. I'm supposed to like cancel somebody's art now. I don't think that's possible if I eliminated her right away. Oh, oh, oh. I might not have a craft to do it though. Impede though. Is that impede? Impede? Is that what I need? Well, I cancelled it. Shoo! Impressed at this rate, you're going to be nipping at my heels before long. Can't believe you lost. You fell just short of victory. You all fought admirably. What a shame. It was a close one, though. Was it? Phew. Class 7 gals would just straight take you out before they take you out for a night. Or whatever. Whatever, pro. I get the joke, but jeez. Phrasing of that was terrible. Team whatever go a third round, but I'd make team go over whatever to go a third round, but there's still no one else to fight, so I guess the rest. We'll review your performance later, but in the meantime, we've got team class president and team vice president to go head to head. Both teams step forward. Oh, can I watch? Well, the AP won it by 3, so it's not the worst. How much AP can you get from this? Ah, didn't say. That final fight was a real thriller from start to finish, too. It was certainly a good fight, but who would have thought they'd take advantage of such a tiny opening that like that to overwhelm us. It's lower in feet for you, I guess. I imagine that they were where combat is concerned, they would handedly be best most of the second years. Swinging a sword is one thing, but to rely... We were relying on Alyssa and Emma to keep up the pressure. Yeah, wouldn't have been nearly as effective without them. Why did you think so? I have this funny feeling Rain's team would come out on top, though. Winning both your matches with a new team is pretty impressive. Well, Bill is riding on Crow and Malia's efforts, so... God damn it, Rain, stop being modest. Don't sell yourself short, you're pretty strong. Yeah, you're tougher than you look, too. Who said that? A fart? Oh, instructing Thor. Oh, I was under the impression I was having back-to-back battles with uneven odds was par for the course in actual warfare. I don't think learning to fight effectively against cunning opponents with team tactics is important for any soldier. Well, that's certainly true. So what brings you out here, instructing Thart? Please tell me, isn't the part where... This isn't the part where we have to fight both of the instructors at once? Of course not. It's just like last month's field study in the capital. Your upcoming field study is also a bit unusual. Instructor Thart here has been involved in making the arrangements. This is why I asked him to come. What do you mean by unusual? Sounds a bit ominous. Ominous. Well, it's like, we just about wrap things up anyway, so let's move on to announcing your next field study locations. Rain, Laura, Emma, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam. No, okay, wait, we do get Milliam. Group B will be Alyssa, Fee, Marcus, Elliot, Crow. Study location. Special Economic Zone? Legram. Oh, who's from Legram again? It's Emma, right? Or is it Laura? I think we're getting a Laura backstory. I don't know. Thought we were gonna get Emma soon, but I guess not. After 2 days, reassemble at the destination. Reassemble at the designated location. Yeah, okay. Then I'll get my answer. My question answered. It's a lakeside down in the south. Cruising. Blanketed by a thick fog for much of the year. It's a castle town dating back to the Middle Ages. Is more than its fair share of local legends and tall tales. If you'd gone home for the summer vacation, I would return to Trista only to turn around and head right back home again. Guess that's true. So what about this dry special economic zone? Pretty sure it's a city up on the far northwestern coast of the empire. They used to be independent, but the imperial government runs the show there now. Oh, there it is. I think Gramps annexed it about 8 years ago. William. I'm guessing the Gramps she's referring to is, yeah, probably Mr. Blood and Iron Chance himself, the Chancer. Honestly, do you even think about the words coming out of your mouth? I mean, she's 13. Bruh. Why? It's not like it bothers me. Both locations seem worth checking out, though the final line makes me curious. None of the other field study instructions had anything like it. After 2 days, resemble at the designated location. True, usually whenever we go, that's where we stayed, the variation of the field site. Care to shed a little light on that, instructor? I could, but I wouldn't want to make instructor the third. To feel left out, so I'd let him do the honors. As you wish. After completing your assigned tasks in your representative areas, you'll be boarding a train bound to the rendezvous point. The point is a notable military installation southeast of the Empire. Guerrilla Fortress. Guerrilla Fortress? That's the gigantic base on the border facing the Republic. So after we finished our regular field study, we're going to be whisked away to a major military base. Isn't that what we started out in the beginning of the game? As part of your field study, of course. We're joining you there to serve as your military liaison. I don't know. License? For the duration of your visit. Naturally, you'll be given a series of assignments specific to that location. Wow, sounds like fun. XD face. I very much doubt that's the intent. Sounds like we're gonna be put through the ringer at my very first field study. Something wrong? Nah, don't worry about it. Well, looking forward to another installment of your action-packed field study reports. Just so you know, I'm planning on joining you at Guerrilla Fortress too. I'm not gonna let the big bad army man push my adorable little students around. I have no intention of asking anything unreasonable of them. Nothing that deviates from their curriculum. Unlike a certain other instructor whose name we shan't mention. They clash so much. I could feel the intense stares. I could see the lines. Is it even safe to keep these two in the same room together? Yes. Yes! Beauty Mite. Looks like it's gonna be harder to hit each rank going forward. I don't know. 28th. 2 days away from my B-Day. The kitty! Let's go back outside. Alright, we're heading out to the field site today. I don't need to get up just yet, but guess it wouldn't hurt. Or I could just give in and go back to sleep and still feel kind of beat after the last training. Oh god. Better not glomp. Don't! Make this stop. Fuck that. That's very ladylike. FBI, open up! That'd be a very good use of that blurb. My very first class trip ever. Get me out! Get me out! I didn't ask for this! No, don't talk about bananas! Stupid. This is why you always lock your door, Rain. God damn it. Seems like you had quite the rude awakening this morning. Coffee only wishes that it could be that effective. I swear coffee is a scam. Oh, they're fighting. She holds her own in class, to be sure, but at times like these, she seems like any other kid her age. Indeed. Indeedly doodly. FBI, FBI!
霧と伝説の街だったか。
そこまで 大層な町というわけではないが。
I don't know how much stories you've heard, but most of them have been exaggerated in retelling over time.
風光明媚なのは確かだから、皆を誘いたいとは思っていた。アリサやフィーたちが来られないのは少し残念ではあるな。
そうですね。お待たせ。
ユウス。
He looks like he's still asleep.
これはまた。
誰かこのガキを何とかしてくれ。
He would be at his wit's end.
これで揃ったね。
Somebody get rid of this lost sassy child.
それじゃあ、
Let's go, go, go! Go! How dare you unequip something in my bin time sticker. Oh. It'd be funny if her number was on there, wouldn't it? Haha. Last week's little chat was fun. Sorry to use you as your show material, though. You're not sorry. What you doing, Rain? Y'all are so nosy. Go away. Yeah, an acquaintance sent me something. Acquaintance? What a curious choice of words. Just remember that students shouldn't get involved in anything too dubious. Okay, uses Killjoy. Just let me go out with anybody I want. Let's go on, Sharon. Yeah. Alright, time to consult the guide before I go on. There could be 100 hidden missions here. Now you get a new profile updated. What? Why? I don't care about profiles. Feed the cat, though. I will do that. Kitty, 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 kitty. Cat making the fakest meow noise of all kind. Yeah, feed is pretty... Wait. Why can't I feed it? But it said I could. Bless you. You can find the black cat playing with Fee at the park. If you've been feeding the cat with enough fresh milk, the cat will give you surround power. Okay, whatever. Never mind. I missed like 1 or 2 milks. Nobody mentioned you'd be bringing a kid along with you. Oh, audience. Please keep this kid safe. How can I reach these kids? Stop looking at me with them big old eyes. These dogs won't leave me alone. Oh yeah, I got some egg stuff to sell. Here you go. Doesn't give me nearly enough, but whatever. You can trigger a short event scene if you speak to Crow at the engineering building. I don't care. Well, you need to change trains at Barhard to get Legram, right? I suppose it'd be better for us to take the cars in main line than the transcontinental line. Right. After reaching Barhard, we'll need to transfer the local line, the branch line. There's only one train every 2 hours, so I'm hoping we can time our arrival to avoid lengthy... Oh, wait, that's exactly 7 a.m. right now. We should arrive at Barhard somewhere around 10:30 and reach Legrand by noon. we've got our work waiting for us the first day too, so the earlier we can reach the grim, the better. Agreed. There's always a chance our class problem child will make another scene. She knows. She doesn't care. She loves it. Oh, you guys are here earlier than I expected. You all ready to leave too? We still got another 20 minutes until the next train bar comes in. We're all going to the Jurai. Says, right? Says, Sonic says. I've never been, but it kind of sounds like fun. It's apparently quite a trip to get there, though. It's on the Empire's northwest coast. You have to cross the entire Lemare province to get there. Well, it's not often you get to go on a nice long trip like this, but worry not, the hours will just fly by as I teach you all how to be as cool and popular as I am. Yeah, thanks, but I think I'll just take a nap and sit. See you guys in 2 days then. See you at Guerrilla Fortress. Bye. Have a good trip. Mwah. See ya later. Bye. One of these days, Rain, you'll thirst for my life of adventure. Look at that face. Right. Alright. Good luck, guys. Try not to, drive everyone crazy the next 2 days. Okie dokie. Why do I not find that the slightest bit reassuring? Take words right out of my mouth. May the guidance of the winds and the goddess be with you all. I look forward to seeing you again in 2 days. Wow. The guidance of the wind. Oh. Dogs are so sad. So sad. We still have a short while longer before the train arrives. We ought to purchase our tickets now while we're still waiting. Of course. Give us the tickets. Gimme. Huh? What? Lecture. Isn't that... What are you doing here, lecture? You missed me already? Sure did. I'm gonna be back at Crossbow starting the day after tomorrow. Might never have the chance to see you again in this lifetime, so... What? In this lifetime? What? So I figured I'd drop by and say hello. Psh, whatever. You're so silly, there's no way you or Gramps would die that easy. That old goat might scare off the Reaper, but I'm pretty weak, Who's he? Captain Letcher Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. We saw him when we were on the field to the north. He's supposedly one responsible for negotiating the Republic's armies to prevent war from breaking out, but... so he's the Iron Blood they call Scarecrow. The cat just wandered through, what the fuck? Did you see that? The cat just went through the scene. I have to admit, he doesn't look like someone who specializes in espionage. What is up with this cat? Well, I'm sure this little drop of sunshine's got suspicious written all over her, but I hope you're getting along. Don't hesitate to give her a good spanking if she causes too much trouble, though. I don't think I ever would do that. Okay. We'll try our best to be a welcoming class. I'm not gonna cause them any trouble. Unlike you, I'm a little angel. What kind of little angel would casually whip out something like that? Get a lamp. In public. Do you have any idea how much overtime we put in just covering for you? You do? Passenger service bound for Humdor, now arriving at platform 2. Please everybody get on, or we'll leave without you. Sure thing. Oh, by the way, I prefer it if you referred me as a secretary rather than captain in public. After all, I am the second secretary of the secretary for the imperial government. See, well then if you'll excuse us, Mr. Secretary, you better bring me back a souvenir from Crossbell. Better be Mishy. Swear to God, if it's not Mishy. Oh. You think by now, like these like stomach cramps or whatever is hitting me would stop. More like discomfort. And cramps, I guess. Lecture. They seem like an even more of an interesting bunch than I heard. Hope she gets a chance to soak in the good times at school like I did. You went to school here? Well, well, for two Ironbloods, you two have a pretty cozy thing going. Uh-oh. Looks like the scary lady's got me in her sights. Time to make my exit. Not so fast. Didn't you have something you were supposed to give me? Come on, cough it up. And I'll call you Purple Lightning for nothing. Maybe you should consider giving up the teaching gig and coming to work for us. I'll bet we could offer double what the Academy's paying you. No sweat. Aw, strictly business, huh? Obviously. I'm not getting any younger here. Hand it over. This is the list of every member of the Imperial Librarian Front that we're aware of the present. We made progress in identifying their top figures too. I see. I suppose I should thank you. One more thing. Claire had a message she wanted me to pass along. I'm listening. Their primary target is Crossbell City, but there's a chance that something else will be coming down within the Empire at the same time. Those were her words. Oh. See, there's so much going on in the background that's not telling me. And I'm dying to know. I'm dying here. I needed some scraps of information. Burp, burp. What, we're not gonna play cards in the train yet? Let's see how it is. Where Crossbell is, it's just like one area and like a few zones around it. We're going like everywhere in the country in this game. It's crazy. Wow, it's like a sea of green out there. Hey, Eustace, why is the wheat all green? Wheat, barley, rye are all cultivated in the Perusian province. Each is grown in its season, which means you're seeing right now is the fall wheat crop. Oh, there's a weird scarecrow. Look at its head. It looks all messy like Letcher's. Ugh. I guess Eustace is not a kid's person, huh? Well, as long as she's enjoying herself. At times like these, she seems just like any girl her age. Somebody said that before. Hard to believe she's only 13. That's a year younger than my brother. It really puts things in perspective, doesn't it? I want to know what Emma's hiding. She's hiding something. But what? I suppose this is as good a time as any to tell you more about where we'll be conducting our next field study. Graham is a small town in the southeast of the Empire, situated at the shore of Lake Edmund. My father, Viscount Arsid? No, there's no R. Arsid, I guess. Arsid governs the town, which itself is part of the Kurzan province. That sounds familiar. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the province Yusa's father oversees? Well, technically, yes. But Legram is known for being a particularly self-reliant region. I doubt the Viscount family has much interest in the authority of his liege lord. I suppose I can't deny it. My father can be a little too free-spirited at times. But I can't help but feel your father's governance has its own issues, especially where taxation is concerned. It's not as though I'm unaware of that. Sorry, I seem to have touched a sensitive issue here. No, there's nothing for you to apologize for. Changes like these are daily bread of the nobility. Through the great four great houses do have immense power, but it's still up to the individual federal lords to govern their respective regions. As far as taxation goes, each region has its own statutus, which makes the whole situation even more complicated. It is quite convoluted. Although the imperial government does seem to have attempted to unifying all regions under a single tax system. Incidentally, my father's stance on the whole matter is hell will freeze over before I consent to it. Do you understand the reformist's point of view? But each region of the empire has its own traditions and customs. Attempting to normalize all under a single system seems a little insensitive. The more you tell me, the more complicated it sounds. Well, it's certainly not an issue with nice clear cuts. Certainly not an issue with a nice clear cut solution. This is boring. Don't you have any more cool stories about Legram? I suppose a couple of students batting around ideas about taxation isn't going to really solve anything, but I guess to me, one of the things about Legram is the most famous for its Arsaid school. Well, isn't the thing Lord's dad teaches? That's the one. Arsaid school is swordsmanship. It's style passed down in the ancient times of Aramonia. It's one of the two most famous martial styles in the Empire. Oops. I have heard there's a training hall where the students of Arsaid school come from all over the Empire to train. Indeed, there is. Several students at the school are studying Legram at the moment. The rest is scattered throughout the Empire. Laura's father instructs them all? He does. Viscount Arsaid is not only the Lord of Legram, he is also the current head of Arsaid school. This is killing me. Oh. Doesn't that have some super cool title like Radiant Blade Master or something? Sounds crazy strong. This may sound unseemingly coming from his daughter, but his strength is quite frankly inhuman. I would easily place him among the 3 strongest people in the Empire. Sounds like an incredible guy. I heard plenty of the rumors about the strength myself. From what I understand, he acts as the combat instructor for this nation's armies, both provincial and imperial. Though as a result, I hear he spends a significant amount of time away from his territory. That is unfortunately the case. We may be visiting my home, but there's no guarantee my father will even be there. I see. It's a shame. I'd really like to meet him. Alright, time to play. Play this silly little card game. This bullshit little card game. You beach. I'm gonna resurrect it. And you just mirrored it. Well, then maybe I'll bolt it. How about that? Beach. How dare you? Bolt.
やるな。参った。
I win.
さすがにやるな。
Oh, she doesn't have anything. Damn. I took her ass out. Emma. I will not go easy on you.
さあカー
Just
ドを
being real with you, Chief. Why do I have so many bolts?
同点。こちらの先行ですね。ボルト
You punk. Having fun over there? Dogs. Why would you bolt that? Why would you bolt that? It's really not worth reviving. Really? Oh, you.
こちらの先行ですね。
I hate you. I got 10 million bolts, so I may as well use one. No. No. No.
そうきましたか。ああ、負けちゃいました。
Crushing it right now. Damn. I was hoping you'd be hoping it would be possible for you to show your respective styles to the same school students. Okay. Oh, that burp. That was. Oh. Flavors coming back out. Perhaps even Emma's orbital style may be of interest, you think? Hey, what about me? Lammy's really strong too. Trigger, but it's just raw strength. There's no skill or technique involved. Boo. Boo. I actually need to talk to her now. I use this. I crushed the other two. Crushed now. You get yours. Of course, you would do that. Well, I'm gonna resurrect it. You bastard. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Is that a good one to bolt? Might not be. That one's a good one to bolt, though. No! No! I'm glad I didn't use my max. Oh, I think we just draw. Let's redraw. Oh no. Comes down to this. No way. Holy shit. Am I gonna win all these? Huh. Come on, Gaius. Better not be a master at this. How do I know you're gonna bolt that, you asshat? Why are you bolting that, you ding dong? Would be a mighty fine target to bolt, but nah. See, 4 is 11. That would make us draw. That might be worth drawing. Yeah. What are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds? We drew 4 times. We got the same score. There we go. For fuck's sake. Bolt. Well, fine. Just mirror. You're out of this now. You're out of your element. Damn it. Oh my god! Stop! Oh, you ran out of cards. But I had one still. So I guess I won that because I had one card? Huh.
よーし、勝負だね。
Yeah, you like to duel?
ほらほら、
Don't break my streak.
そっちの先行だよ。
That sucks. Miro.
何すんのさ。ごめん
You
ね。
batch. How dare you? Bolt. Mira.
何すんのさ。
This is all a trap.
仕切り直しだ。同点。
Oh my god, it's like this always
そっちの
happens.
先行だよ。
Oh, unfortunate.
同点。
Fuck it. I'll make us keep drawing. I don't care. Keep it up. Seven. I won. I won all 5 of my my blade games. Eat, shite, might. I'm good. Let's get going. It's not like I really want to talk to Gaius. Let me just get my bearings straight. Oh, man, that felt good. I just crushed it. Ministry of Railway wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. I wish my country had good train transportation. Yawn. We have to change trains here, don't we, right? That's right. The train bound for Livestream should be arriving in about 10 minutes. We'll need to hurry if we want to board in time. It's too bad. I was kind of hoping for the chance to poke around Barhard. Oh yeah, it's your first time in Barhard, isn't it? I'd be glad to show you around should the opportunity arise. You did graciously open your home to us in Nord, after all. Beep beep. It's a pretty small train. Only like, what, 5 cars? Including the front. Beep beep. Let's go, people. Let's go. Come on, Flag Twarlos. Let's move. You're just waving your arms around. Didn't even say. I saw the cat. The cat went on the train. What's this cat up to? This cat's devious. Is this cat gonna also be like King Crimson? Is it gonna erase time? 11:30. She's sleeping. Oh, thank God the toddler's asleep. Wow, this forest is really dense. It almost looks like a scene from a picture book, as though if you've kept very quiet, fairies might come out to play. It might not come to us a surprise that there are many such legends in this region. The Lance Maiden, Leanne Sandlot, was born in the ground, but because of her paternal natural strength and beauty, some believed her as a changeling, switched by birth by fairies. What? What a weird sentence. Really fascinating. Oh shit. After the war of... I keep skipping dialogue. They gotta bring back the dialogue button. This sucks. After the War of the Lions, it's hardly a surprise that such tales persisted. Changing, huh? Oh. Look at that fog. I guess that's fog. I genuinely can't tell. It came on so suddenly. Well, Livestream is known for its fog, among other things. This is not at all uncommon for this time of year. Fog does help keep the temperature cooler during the summer, though. In fact, in that case, bring on the fog. You're crazy. No, Nami, you can't smash that. No, Nami, don't kill that innocent lady. I guess now I see the fog. I don't trust fog. Fog's bad news, man. It is bad news. Oh my gosh. My knees. It feels like it's 2 a.m. for me. I'm very sleepy. Whoa! Whoa. Legram. I'm kind of amazed all these areas feel so different from each other. It's stunning. This is the first time I've visited Legram, but every bit as beautiful as I have been led to believe. So this is the town of mist and ancient legends. I'm surprised you seem to have taken a liking to it. Unfortunately, it does hinder the visibility. On a clear day, the surface of the lake gleams like polished mirror. Fog or no, it's breathtaking all the same. Welcome home, my lady. Welcome home, my lady. Oh, how long have you been there? Interesting. I couldn't sense him coming at all. I've returned, Klaus. Klaus! I see your proficiency in the art of concealment has not diminished in my time away from home. On the contrary, my age has begun to get the better of me, I'm afraid. Watching you grow and mature is the only joy left in an old man like me. Surely you jest. I can assume that Father not coming to meet us means he's currently away from Legram. I'm afraid so. He's also mentioned that he was unsure when he might return. So, did expect that might be the case. Nonetheless, allow me to introduce you, everyone. This is Klaus, the Arsid family? Stewart. Arsid family? I don't know. He fills in for my father in his absence and serves as acting master for the Arsid School of Swordsmanship. The acting master? Huh. Man, my nostrils are closed up. Huh. Sounds like one amazing old guy. So old. I trust that you all had a pleasant trip, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Let me be the first to welcome you to Legram. If you come with me, I'll escort you to the mansion. Still, it doesn't look like the years have all really changed too much around here. It's like walking into a bygone era. You can really see the influence of animism in the region. What is animism? In the region too. Just look at the stone monument. It's a stone, Emma. You didn't make it. I believe that was built long before the Asade family was trusted with the governance of this region, which would make it several hundred years old at the very least. A rather strange shape too. Oh, what's that? Oh. It appears to be a statue of Lance Maiden. That's right, the center statue is the Lance Maiden herself, while those beside her and the other two Eisenritter. I believe they were made over 200 years ago as well. Indeed. Tradition holds that they were constructed to honor the achievements of Saint Sandlot. Incidentally, the knight kneeling on the lower right is the ancestor of Iskin. Huh, so that's Laura's great-great-great-grandfather, huh? I'll need a few more greats. We're about 10 generations apart. The Lady Laura! Lady Laura, so pleased to see you're back in the round. The Viscount did mention that you'd be returning. I'm so happy to see you again, Lady Laura. I'm so happy to see you all well. Back for the 2 or 3 days in the field study as part of my coursework at the academy. I'll be sure to visit more with each of you later. Oh, of course, please do. I'd love to hear about how life at the academy's been treating you. She seems to be quite popular around here. Yeah, it looks like the Viscount's family has built up a good relationship with the people of the Grim. Lucius is ellipsing the Bracer Guild. Lisa needs braces. Looks like they finally showed up. Well, it's been pretty busy around here lately. I could use the help. Ah, yes, you were here earlier in the game. Kitty! Huh? Well, guess I'd go look over there. Task one more time, just to be sure. Did he not see her? Kitty? What's this cat up to? I swear to God. Not be up to any mischief. That is loud. Holy shit, what is going on in there? You can hear the ring of steel. Steel. And deathly the sounds of swords crossing. So this must be a Sage School's training hall. It says it on the building. Indeed it is. I have more memories in this building than I can possibly count. This must be why she loves the blade so much. Although many of them involved sound like defeating my father or Klaus. My apologies, my lady. Well, it's pretty apparent he's not your run-of-the-mill butler. Tell me the way he carries himself, he has the master's voice. This is Viscount Arcade's mansion. Wow. So this is where Laura lives? You'd expect nothing less from this Viscount. And it seems to be built on a hill overlooking the town, too. Hehe. It was originally built with the intent that it could function as a stronghold should the need ever arise. Welcome to the house of Viscount Arcade. Allow me to show you around in my father's stead. Wow, this place is big. She seems very proud of this place. Yeah. I know you're all walking around. What, are you showing each other's rooms? Wow. What an incredible view. So beautiful. It's not often I take a view this spectacular without the winds. Say, is that... Wow. Castle. Holy shit. Thing's enormous. Ah, that must be the Graham's famous landmark. Indeed. It's Lorgan's Castle. During the War of the Lions, it served as the Lance Maiden's stronghold. A saint's castle, towering on the shore of the shimmering lake. Seeing it in all of its majesty makes me want to release the winds. It does seem like a scene tailor-made for painting. I agree. Well, there'll be plenty of time to take in the scenery later. Right now, we need to pick up our list of field study tasks. Oh, right. Are you the one who prepared our tasks for this class? Actually, the assignment of your duties here has been entrusted to a professional. Professional? Can you elaborate? Head of the Bracer Guild in the town's central plaza, at the master's behest, they have taken on their responsibility, preparing all the tasks for your field studies here. The Bracer Guild? There's a Bracer? There's a branch here in the ground? Indeed, there's been a small branch of the guild in this town for many years. The family has good relationships with the guild. They've done so much for us in the town over the years. Oh, really? Well, whatever. Not Not like they asked me to do anything. What are you babbling on about? Nothing much, just thinking out loud. Anyway, looks like we need to pay a visit to the guild. Yeah, I'd like to get through as many of today's tasks as we can. And Rain's eager beaver. We'll be taking our leave now, class. Of course. Please take care, everyone. Look how shiny this floor is. So shiny. It's a nice painting. This is cool. So pleased that Lady Lura has finally returned home. Only been Lagram a couple of days, but I thank you for your care, Prana. I do hope you and your friends find some time during your visit to relax. I have every intention of serving you all the best of my abilities. Cool. What are you doing? Find the braces can be made. Yeah, okay. I wonder what's going on. Let's figure that out before I end the stream or something. I don't know if I'll do any tasks today. We'll see what the tasks are first. Might just go to bed. Bed is very tempting right now. Becoming a little more awake. So maybe I'll keep. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Buy the weapon. Can always upgrade your melee. Prong claw. Oh yeah. Blue tunic. Ooh, that raises evasion though. Evasion's so good. Oh, love evasion. So it's a matter of... It doesn't really give you that much more defense. It gives me like 4 plus 11. So 15. Also puts down my ADF pretty far down though. Holy shit. So never mind. Both of these do that. Man, what the heck? It's not very beneficial. So it's just us 4? No, 1, 2, yeah, 6, I mean. I don't think I'll be using Gaius, that's for sure. And I don't know whether... Why does Millium have so much EP? I just realized. What the fuck? Emma has a ton. Millium's like... I feel like the game wants me to use her the most. Reflects magic damage and gain immunity against physical. It's so broken. She's busted. Better give her the evasion stuff. Speed. Speed! Sure, why not? Crazy. Could give her the blue tunic. Ugh. So difficult. Oh, just put on the golden maul. The golden mail. What can I get rid of? This breaker arm +1. Not sure if I need any of this actually. There's so many. So many. wonder how much it would be to get rid of everything. Crisp onion. Probably not worth selling any of that. Customize. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, but it takes so much material though. Causes faint. Range +1. That's such a damn shame though. I don't know. Don't give me any more fire elemental master quartz. Ah. Mobius. I'll have to think about that later.
縁に十字か。どんな意味があるんだ？
さて、諸説はあるが、どれも定かではないらしい。
精霊信仰におけるシンボルの意味はほとんど失われているそうですから。
ダメー。Must have noticed it earlier with all the mist. Strange. Branches in the capital were closed due to political pressure, but this one still seems to be active. The grand branches continue to operate as it always has. That's why I was rather surprised to find out the capital's branches were no longer active. Come to think of it, we met at Bracer back when we were in Barhard for our field study, but I saw no signs of the guild branch there either. It was closed a year ago, though I understand that the pressure comes from the Duke's household, not the Imperial government. And so, well, bracers are an eyesore to most of those will-do types. They don't bow to authority. You can't bribe them, Mira. They're all about protecting civilians. Give them any excuse to lean on the embracers to get them out of the picture, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Million, that's kind of... you don't mince words, do you? Choice words. Coming from the intelligence division operative, do you think you're not complicit in this? Well, it's less us and more Gramps. We went barging into the branches in the capital himself. Or he went barging into the branches in the capital himself and started telling them what they could and couldn't do. Wow. That explains the instructor's frosty temperament toward him now. And you guys sure know how to poke a guy where it hurts, don't you? Oh. Now there's a familiar face. I'm pleased to see you again, Toval. Oh, you know each other? Nah, we ran into each other a couple of months ago. Time no see, Laura. Sounds like Sarah's keeping your nose to the grindstone, huh? Wait, so you must be a former associate of our instructor, I take it? Pretty much. Bracer Toval. He looks so plain compared to many other bracers. I'm Toval Rendanier. A bracer with the guild here in the Empire. Good to meet you, ladies and gents of Class 7. Classic bracer. Wait a minute. So it wasn't a coincidence that we ran into you in Barhard? Bingo. Sarah told me that you were going to be there. Burp. She wanted me to keep an eye on for you and step in if you ever got into a real tight spot. But she insisted I play it casual and not give myself away. Man, that part was a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I had no idea. Thank you so much for all your assistance back then. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to bust Machias out without your help. You may not have directly assisted me, but I suppose you have my thanks nonetheless. You're welcome. Sarah's repaid that debt in full, though, so don't worry about it. Interesting. I had no idea that you'd already met some of the members of our class. Incidentally, Toval, the guild standing here in Erebonia certainly seems to have shifted over the past 2 years. No doubt. Basically, every branch here in the Empire has shut down after the government started putting pressure on us. Some of us found work in a different field like Sarah. Others transferred to branches outside the country. But we all agreed back together if we can't ever resume operations Erebonia again. Till then, we're just trying to keep a low profile, scraping out, living for ourselves. Sounds like a difficult life. Still, this guild having to decrease its presence isn't more than enough work for the remaining branches. I wish the military police deals with a lot of the stuff we would have handled before. Your little lady's friend in particular keeps herself pretty busy. Oh, do you mean Claire? Yep, she sure is a hard worker. Although with all the time she spends on work, it's no wonder she doesn't have a boyfriend. Milliam? I'm not sure you could go around sharing the details of the people's private lives with their consent. Well, I find enough work to keep the lights on here anyway. And this branch has the Viscount's approval, so we can display our sign without getting in trouble. So that's how it is. Well, it's nice to hear that the Viscount seems pretty supportive of the guild. He seems to find himself in the Bracers' way of life. Self-reliance, pride, a focus on helping others. He's long said that if he were free of other responsibilities, he would join the guild and work as the bracer himself. Oh my, it seems very... I hardly think a man who owns a territory in the Empire could just up and join the bracers. Radiant Blade Master himself as a bracer, huh? In terms of strength and standing, he's probably on par with Cassius Bright. What? You can't just name drop Cassius? I'll bet he'd make an S rank right on the spot. You know about Cassius Bright? I believe he's currently a brigadier general in the Liberian Army, as well as the bearer of the title Divine Blade. Guess I should expect no less from a member of the Intelligence Division. Anyway, that's how the Viscount ended up asking me to sort out some tasks for his field studies. Let me give those to you now. Yay! I wish Lady Laura and you and her classmates engage in a friendly training bout against the students of her said school. When you are prepared sufficiently, please make your way to the training hall, which is down the stairs outside the mansion and to the right. And of course, the monster, the Ebel highway monster. I need someone to replace a lot of the ornament lights along the highway. If you like putting lights into things, you can find me at whatever, Duncan store. Oh, so this is how your field studies go. Generally, yeah. Should we come back tomorrow and pick up the next set of tasks then? Yeah, I got some work I could use your help with. We're pretty short-handed, so we've got a real monster backlog building up. Counting on you to pave the way to Easy Street for me, okay? Alright then. Let's waste no time getting started. Looks like these requests in the training hall seems to be from Klaus. Got a monster extermination quest too. We'll head out onto the highway for that one. It'd be nice if we could cover as many town people's requests as possible too. This is so cool! I think you'd be that excited for it. Couldn't help but notice, but Sarah's set you up with a curriculum really similar to the work we bracers do. I guess actual bracer work, like the stuff we've been throwing at you, must come pretty naturally to you at this point. There's some truth to that, for sure. By the way, would you mind if I asked you something? Fire away. I know you gave us a hint back at that bar, but I heard... But there's also the fact that Instructor Sarah showed up with the perfect timing right as we needed her. Timing's a little too convenient. Did you come after receiving word from the Provincial Army? Nope, I actually heard about what's happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. Huh. That you're doing? Well, you see... So essentially things worked out for us thanks to his pulling string behind the strings. I mean, see that bracers live up to their reputation. Guess it makes sense why they were not too popular with certain folk. But listen, that was just a one-off, alright? Jump through some serious hoops to make sure everything worked out, you know. You've been in his debt all this time without realizing it. Indeed. Glad we could know we can count on someone as reliable as him as an ally. It's a pretty good distance from town, but it close to 200 silver. If we had to guess, right at the edge of the fields to the area, it seems a pretty mean one too. Oh boy. Well, surely it wouldn't be too difficult to do a monster highway. We gotta replace the lights. So, I think we could do at least 2. Maybe. It did start pretty early. So, not too crazy. Actually, yeah. I should probably upgrade Rain's sword. Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Shit, I didn't realize I was gonna have to do this. I'm going to presume you know all about the road lamp at this point. Oh, this is just for the road lamp, huh? Well, it's especially true here in the Gram, since the moisture of the fog causes their circuits to short for more frequently. I put the request for Tovel to inspect them too long ago, actually. To my surprise, he discovered that almost all the lamps close to town are needed some maintenance work. I assume you want us to replace them all in one go, then? That's correct. To be more specific, I'd like to replace the orbit light. It does seem like a long, troublesome task. Kind of, I'd normally pay someone else to do. The road lamps serve as a safety measure for travelers along the highway, though, so this is important. Sounds like as much as fun as picking lint down my belly button, but oh well. Nothing we can do about it. You were so excited, now you're not. No fair, you guys. Stop remembering stuff I wasn't here for. You silly Billy. Oh boy. Use A01 light. Lamp with the A01 written on it. So on. It's not advanced circuit calculus. That's stupid. Why did they all have to have specific light? Huh? I may as well do that. Am I gonna be keeping useless in there? I wonder. Okay, where's the highway? All the way over there. Whee! Certainly fucking foggy, that's alright. True, even when we locals lose our sense of direction out on the highway sometimes. Ever since they built the railway through here, there haven't been nearly as many people traveling this road. We'll need to pay extra attention to surroundings to make sure we don't become lost. We'll be wise. And don't forget, there's no telling when some beast may try to jump at us. What are we waiting for? Let's go! Alright. Looks like we get a lot of these. Okay, it's not actually gonna make me put it in Google. We do it. Damn.
そうですね。
Quit talking. Trying to replace lights, you fools. We got 14 of these damn things to get through. Is that the monster we gotta... No. I'm getting that treasure chest thing.
心してかかるとしよう。
立派な宝箱です。
Why won't you stun?
おや宝箱があるな。
Stun already. Oh my god.
望むところ
Oh,
だ。
we got it. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
僕の番だね。
I just put him to sleep with my sword. Eh. Wait, grass palm. What are you doing here?
俺の番だな。後期。
私の番だな。
後期。やり。参る。今だ。これで終わりだ。
Yeah.
いいだろう。
私の番だな。
参る。俺の番。
Toya!
行くぞ。
Man, imagine her
先に
weapon
進むとしよう。
upgraded. She's already so strong.
あ、立派な宝箱です。
I already passed one. Of course I passed one. This will be a quick one, huh? Somewhat. Still feels like errands. You finished with those errands? You finished with those errands? You finished with those errands? Errands? Errands?
レ
Errands?
ベル視線。俺たちが通ってきた路線か。
Keep talking and it's ruining my flow. We're halfway done already? Guess it's not too bad then, huh? Of course I am speeding it. Turbo mode, baby. So good. That's gonna hit me, isn't it? Guess not. Nice.
危険度大。どうか気をつけて。
That's fine. I'm not scared. What, that thing? Right there? This monster? No! Boo. Boo.
いいだろう。今だ。ミニオン、俺に続け。
Okay, go ahead. Man, we just fucking tore through it. It's called a powerful monster. You're small time. Alright, just a few more. Or a couple more. The big fish. Said it once before and I'll say it again, but the fish monster's just moving about on land, just floating. It's super goofy. It's funny. They look so silly. Ah, okay. You're the monster maniac. Kill! Guess we better put some something on you. See. More lighter. You. No. Okay. I don't know.
強そうだね。
マイ
でも面白そう。
So spread out. Croco Dark. Okay.
さあ行くぞ。
Oops. Not to do somebody else.
私の番だな。
Oh wait. I don't think he's here. Yeah, Crow's not even here.
見切った
Haha, you failed.
僕の番だね。
That hits both. Confused. So, like, they become more red when they're in the center, but doesn't mean do less damage. Huh.
させるかさせるか
私の番だな。
Nice.
逃さぬ。
マイ
Do not.
いいだろうはいマイ
任せるがよい。
行くぞ
私
How
の
dare
番
you
だな。
faint him?
崩したぞ。
We'll break that on
や
him.
り行くぞ今だ
Oh,
僕の番だね。行くよ。
ありがとう行くぞ
行くぞ。
damn it. Just kill it.
まだやれる
Oh my god. I just need to motivate and then do this.
見た八王が一等
Probably didn't need to motivate, but it was still fun. Nice.
よしまあ
Everybody's up. Takes care of that. Yeah, bet for your first monster extermination. I guess we shouldn't have expected any less. The tough part was actually getting to the monster this time, though. I guess. Let's head back to town. We do all the lights. There are no more lights. Not gonna be anything ahead, is there? Okay. Guess that means we safely dispatched every single light. Go away. Not dealing with you. Yep. Yep. I'm on this highway too. Nice. Making progress, baby. With this extremely long jerk. So, it seems like you took care of the monsters roaming around the highway. We did. Though, with all the thick fog, finding our way was more trouble than expected. We certainly had to pay close attention to our surroundings this time. We did serve as good training, though. It did serve as good training, I admit. That's good to hear. Oh, yeah, so... Can't forget the reward, can I? Here you go. Are you really sure we can have all these? Not a problem. This is the reward the guild set for us, so it's all yours. It's not like I'm forking over fat stacks of mirror, so no need to worry. Haha, thanks. You deserve it. Save me a real bother mission. Alright. I mean, I bet you could have done that in like 2 seconds. What are you doing in here? Nothing. Exactly. You liar! Thank you very much for your help. Well lit library. So will be of assistance. Isn't it a little weird that so many of them went out at the same time? Does that happen a lot? Actually, no, it's a rather impressive coincidence. I didn't mention it, especially considering each light was last replaced at a different time. You said Tobol's the one who normally replaces or handles replacing them, right? No wonder he accidentally did something to cause this then. Perhaps he wanted us to experience the realities of the bracer lifestyle. That's really stretching it. Indeed, I'm certain a man like him would never do something so pointless. Considering how cunning he has proved himself to be back by her, it's impossible. Probably just overthink. Go, at least I hope we are. Neat. I'll take care of that stuff today. Alright. Okay. Let's just stuff around here. You can't actually go to the castle, imagine. Wanna go there. So cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
この辺りは船着き場か?
Wharf.
対岸にある旗場
Wharf
と
is the funny word.
定期船が行き来しているな。
対岸というとサザーランド州になるのか。
I like Wharf. You could stop wharfing around. I could do the training stuff right now, but I kind of just want to end the stream. But about a nice 3 hours, so I'll have something to look forward to the next one. Because when I get in the habit of, well, maybe we'll be finished really quick, then it turns into a very long thing. Charge to watch and I guess once complete the quest,
Yes.
or we'll get her upgraded S break. Huh. Just looking, just bracer skill. So the house. Yeah, probably won't take too much time, but I'm just gonna use this time to get ready to go to sleep and stuff. So yeah, that's Trail's progress. Oh, feels like it's everything takes a lot of time. We went from campus to the field studies, so at least I have something to look forward to tomorrow. And maybe I can complete this part of the field study and move on. Tomorrow, but I'm kind of down it. But yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/CalamityKaiju. I have a Twitter as well for any time you want updates. Shut up. Talk. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Same time probably. So you have a good evening, everyone. Good night.